Welcome to fall. I've cut out all my pieces of my Hello Fall sunflower daisy kind of flowers. And I'm going to build the flowers first. And then to put them onto the circle, you'll notice that the edges of the stems all are on the curves. So I'm going to put my flowers together with some pop dots. These centers with all of the dots out of it because I wanted the green through. I actually have to put the yellow flower on first. And you can see that I have a little edge out so you know exactly how it goes on. So I'm going to use some pop dots, my trusty non-stick scissors to cut some of the dots in half. And the reason I want to put the flower shape on first is so that I know really exactly where the center of the orange will go on this flower. Right here to my edge. Now I'm going to use my trusty Zig pen, and that will go right into the center. Just going to add a couple of dots and drop that right in. And you could see that the leaves, again, fit into the shape, giving you the dynamic of the shadow on the leaf. I'm going to put all of those on, and this too as a flat. I'm going to put this leaf in. Starting at my point, just coming down. In a sense, tip to tip. Tape on my table. And I really love fall. The colors change and everything's a little bit crisp. I know the weather's been a little wonky in general, but I love the fall season. So this little yellow flower is going to go in, and I am going to pop dot this center, and I have this little green grid, and you can see it all fits together. So this is going to go in, but I'm going to pop dot the orange first, and then I'll put the yellow circle in. And I am going to cut these in half so they fit onto the circle. I'm going to drop that right in. I'm going to use my Zig pen for the yellow. Drop that right in. And then I'm going to use the Zig pen to attach the grate. Over this center. Again, it just fits right into the edge. And I'm going to pop dot that. So it gives a little high-low to the flower. And I am going to pop dot this yellow one. Right onto the petals. And you see some of the petal shapes so you know exactly where it falls in. Same thing on this one. I'm going to put the center in last. And you could certainly doctor this up with some beads in the center or some glitter. That would be fun. I'm going to use this as my door hanging. So that I can be reminded that I'm welcoming fall. Zig pen again. Just to drop that right in the middle. And I am going to use my handy sculpting tool just to press it down. And you know, I could have cut the file to have this green behind the yellow, but I just thought it would be much more creative to have it sort of high and low, a little bit more organic. I'm going to put just a big squiggy dot on here and on this one. And one of the reasons I use the pop dots and not the white ones from, I mean, you can get both in the craft store, but sometimes I buy my pop dots in the dollar store, is because if I see the piece on the side, I don't really want to see the white dots. So I have my circle. And again, just a reminder that the flowers fall right into the edge of the circle, so you know the layout. It just fits right on the curve. And then my Hello Fall will go here. But I do think I want to pop dot that. I can see that I cut my circle off just a little weird on the edge. Sometimes my machine shifts on the circles, so I slow the speed down. Everything was cut at a speed of 5, except the circle I cut at a speed of 3. Because yes, it was the third circle I cut as well. So let's just trim these dots down and add them to my lettering. Oh, that paper stuck. You know what? I'm just going to cut that off. There you go. Stuck to everything except what I want it to be stuck to. Oh, stop it. And I'm going to do the H. And I hope that you love fall as well. I think the change of season gives us a chance to get a little cozy. So you'll find in my design silhouette store also fall sticker sheets and other items. And look at me, I just ripped my H off. Oops. So I'm not going to cut it again. I am going to just lay it in. And there you have it. Yes, oh no, look at me. I didn't even glue the flowers down. All right, let's pop dot the flowers. And I think what I'm going to do is pop dot these on the right-hand side and then go ahead and add in so that I have a little bit of flexibility to move this. Right? So I'm going to stick a dot behind this one. And behind this one. And this one goes on its own curve. Now, because I don't want the leaves to be floaty, but I'm just going to use the Zig pen to anchor those down to the background. Just so that my stems don't flop around. Oh, I missed that one. That one, and that one. I am not going to glue these down because I kind of like how that sticks up. So you could put this onto a wood shape if you like and hang it on your front door, or paint the wood shape, or just hang it like this. Thanks for creating with me, and follow me for more tips and tricks and tutorials.